Hello, fellas. Welcome back to Fallacious Truth. Today is going to be the third volume of Where Have All the Good Guys Gone? Satire and Irony Edition, Volume 2. If you haven't yet done this, I'd really appreciate it. If you could like, share, and subscribe this, especially if you like this video, I'd really appreciate it. I'm now 30 some odd videos into this, and maybe I'm doing something wrong. I'm not sure. I'm still learning this as I go, but I don't have one subscriber or really anything yet. So if you could do that to help me out, I'd really appreciate it. Anyhow, stay tuned, and here's a video.
Hey guys, got a question. So, us girls get single and guys flood the inbox with, can we hang out? Can we Netflix and chill? Can I come over? Do you want to come over? What happened to the good guys? What happened to the godly men? What happened to the men that would pick up girls to go on dates? Pick them up from their house, take them out, drop them back off, tell them what a good time they had, and call them back the next day. Like, that doesn't exist anymore. Like, what is happening with our culture? I just don't understand. Where are all the good guys? Like, where are y'all?
Well, the answer to your question is simply this. Those men do exist. They are still out there. There are still plenty of them, but 9 chances out of 10, either A, they're in your friend zone, or B, you don't take notice of them when they actually do things like this. I mean, the whole Netflix and chill, want to hang out, so on and so forth, that's all great. And that's one of the first things guys say because, it's easy to do it. It's a way to get to know you. But a lot of guys don't say, hey, you want to go out for a first date? Actually out to a dinner, pick you up, drop you off, this and that, and so on and so forth. And one of the biggest reasons why is, guys are used to being used. You hear the mantra everywhere else that it's women who are used when, of course women get used sometimes, but in reality, it's guys that are used far more often, especially when dating, than you could ever imagine. Men are so used to giving in, going on that date, paying for this, paying for that, and nothing yielding as a positive result from it. So therefore, it's a wasted investment. And men and women view investments very differently. I'm not going to invest in you as a woman unless I know that you aren't there simply to wine and dine and dash, which is very prevalent in today's society. Men actually go to jail for trying to pull that kind of stuff off, but you women, you don't. You guys get away with it. Anyhow, that's really the answer to your question here.
Okay, I have a legit question. Where are all the nice guys at who aren't asking every single girl on TikTok for their Snapchat or asking for boob pictures and aren't talking to multiple women? I feel like TikTok is getting to some people's egos and it's hard to find good guys and good girls these days. Or is it?
Well, let me ask you the converse. Where are all the good women at? Who don't have 600,000 people in their DMs? Who don't talk to other men behind their man's back just to get some more on the side and for more validation? Where are all the good women at? That is the question you should be asking. You see, men are acting and reacting to the current dating market and how you women act. You need to see this. Modern dating is a result of a modern feminism. The idea of one guy dedicated to one woman is no longer there. And the idea of one woman dedicated to one guy is no longer there and thus is no longer expected. You're asking where all the good men are at? We are here, but you don't want us. You want the bad boys to blow your back out and then you want to move on. And then when you do come of the age where you do actually want a good guy, we don't want you. You've been applauded by 600 men in your town and we just don't like that. Tut. It is not that difficult for you to understand. Perhaps instead of asking where are the good men, you should ask what is wrong with me that no man wants to take me on, that no man wants to keep me. That is a better question, is it not? So where are all the good guys that just want to give a special woman the world? Aw, how cute, isn't it? She's grown up watching way too many Disney fairy tale movies because, that, generally speaking, that doesn't exist anymore. If it, truly ever did. You see, the guys that are willing to do that, we're generally hiding. We're generally staying away from women as a whole because, well, you screw us over. You constantly use us for resources over and over and over. As they say, the juice simply isn't worth the squeeze anymore. And the other part of this is what you're describing is a traditional man. Are you willing to be a traditional woman in return? Or are you expecting the man to be traditional and you also to be a boss babe? Which, it isn't going to work out. There can't be two heads of the household. As much as modern quote-unquote wokeism would like you to believe, you can't have two heads of the household. It just doesn't work because you clash. That's why the traditional nuclear family worked and works so very well. Despite what modern teachings, modern indoctrination, whatever you want to call it, despite what it currently teaches, men are natural born protectors. We are natural go-getters. We are naturally driven to masculine things, to power, to authority, etc., etc. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. It's demonized in society today, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with it because that's the way it has been since the beginning of time. Are there exceptions to the rule? Absolutely, but the exceptions do not make that rule. Men are not attracted to masculine females, plain and simple. And women, if you're going to be saying this on TikTok, you best be a traditional woman because you'll attract a traditional man like this. But he, in turn, he's not going to be looking for someone who wants to dominate him. He's going to be looking for a traditional woman as well. You got to keep that in mind. Women have been told from day one that they can have both, that they can have their cake and they can eat it too. Go out, do whatever they want, and men will put up with it because that's the current mantra. That's the current way of thinking, but it ultimately doesn't work in the end.
So this is just me manifesting that I'm going to meet the man of my dreams this year. And when I say the man of my dreams, I mean someone that is going to love me just as much as I love them. And then he's also not going to care that I'm late most of the time. He's not going to care when I have a casual Sunday where I don't leave my bed. And this is just the bare minimum. He's going to fight for me. He is going to just worship the ground I walk on because that's what I give. That is what I do. That is what I give. And that's what I deserve to receive in return. So 2022 is going to be the time when I finally get what I put in. And you deserve that too. Just in case, you weren't feeling that today. You do.
Oh my goodness, I'm gonna get my manifest on, bitches. I'm gonna manifest me up some guy. He's gonna be the best and he isn't gonna give a shit about what I do. He's gonna be the bestest man I ever done see. He's gonna be the man of my dreams. I may take a look at the local good guy, but as long as a better child comes along, man, he's gonna be the one of my dreams currently. I'm gonna let him completely destroy me and then I'm gonna move on. This boy is gonna love me unconditionally. He's not gonna care if I'm late or do things that show him that I don't think he's important. And we can't forget them there casual Sundays, girlies, because it's so normal to not leave your bed for an entire freaking day. My boy, my man is not gonna have any problem with that whatsoever. And I'm gonna get manifesting on that right now. I know, bitches, that's just the beginning, man. He is gonna fight for me. That man is gonna worship the ground that I walk on because, bitches, I'm worth it. And if he doesn't kiss my feet, if he doesn't worship the ground that I'm on, I'm gonna kick his ass to the curb. Cause women, I'm worth it. I've been told that I'm worth it all my life. My mama done told me. My sister done told me, my teacher done told me, my Sunday school teacher done told me, my pet unicorn done told me that I am worth it all, y'all. So, bitches, 2022, I'm gonna get what I put in, cause I'm worth it. My mama done say, and all y'all women out there, you done deserve it all too. Make that boy worship the ground you walk on, cause all y'all done women out there deserve it. Peace out, bitches.
Show me your tax returns, show me your bank statements, show me your face, show me your profile, your side profile, show me your body, top to bottom, do a 360. Those are the requirements for you to come for me. Those are the requirements for you to come for me, okay? You think I'm joking, it's the actual truth. Don't play with me, don't play with me, okay?
You know what? Let's change this up a little bit here. Woman, I want to see your tax returns. I want to see your face. I want to make sure it's beautiful. I want to see your bank statements to make sure you earn enough money. I want to see your profile. I want to see your body from head to toe. And damn, girl, you better be hot. I want to see that thing from top to bottom. Now, these are just the base requirements for you to come date me. Now, let's take a step back for a moment. Can you even imagine the amount of backlash a man would receive if he said anything even remotely close to that? I mean, I can't even imagine. He would be canceled. He would be doxxed. Social media would have an absolute field day with him. But this is once again the double standard between men and women. One of many, I might add. And just for the record, I want to see this chick's medicine cabinet after listening to that. That's just insane. She wants to know where the good guys are at, because it's almost Valentine's Day, and she has no one to buy her shit. Well, let me tell you something here, chick. The good guys are staying away from you. I mean, look at you. You're barely wearing any clothing. You look like you just got done working a high-end shift on the curb. You look like you're ready to receive a football team. To all the good guys out there, you look like nothing but a crazy, narcissistic bitch. No good guy in their right mind would ever give you the time of day. But of course you'll find somebody to blow your back out. You'll find somebody to smash you so hard that you can't walk straight for a week, but my dear, you'll never find a good guy. No good guy in his right mind would ever even consider taking someone like you seriously. You know, fellas, if this is indicative, if this is a current representation of the female species of not only now but the future, I weep for future generations of men, because the pickings are going to be mighty slim from here going forward, and ultimately the future of the human species. I mean, what we've just seen here, I know it's singled out, but there are more of these types of women out here than most people want to even admit. I mean, it's just terrible. Anyhow, thank you for joining me for The Fallacious Truth. We are on Volume 3 of Where Have All the Good Men Gone? Irony and Satire Edition. I'll have a new episode out soon. As always, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you much, and take care.